Hey everyone, I've wanted to do this video for a while. We're at Lincoln Oval in Visalia, and if you look down here, you will see the trees that they planted. 4 Visalia, 6 trees to the north, and this is called Lincoln Oval. And of course, Abraham Lincoln's going to be the first name. Annie R. Mitchell is a little wordplay, if you can figure it out. I think it's an army to see hell, because they also killed a guy unarmed in front of that school, which I think was one of these MK Ultra triggers, where the mind control Manchurian candidates people flip over. But anyway, so we are here. I have some maps that I want to show you before we begin. Just have this. So if you can see what I'm doing, what I'm holding up, you can see the square because I've colored it in orange appropriately. And you can see the square, which is the cube of Saturn, which is the cube of the Matrix, the Borg, the energy grid system, Tesla technology, ancient aliens, Jewish Saturn, everything. And then the oval, and they just so conveniently provided me with this right here. The oval is actually right here in this cube, okay? And this is a street. So basically, the dark egg in the cube, so I will leave that up to you guys. That's a whole other video, but I will leave it up to you guys to do a lot of research. It's really easy once you start looking for it. You just start seeing it everywhere. But that's the egg in the cube, the dark egg. The dark egg is also represented in Under the Dome. So you can check that out, which is, of course, about a city that's 3 hours from Los Angeles and has the most fertile soil in the world. And the girl Desiree, who does some of those videos with me, she works for the guy that owns the patent on like the best soil in the world, and it's here in Visalia. So very interesting. This is also part of the time travel device, as crazy as it sounds. It was so crazy to watch Continuum for the first time over the past couple weeks, because they put so many different things into terminology that I wouldn't know how to put it into words. I understand it and I know it, but putting it into words is something different. So what they said was that the time continuum is their chessboard, and so that's a very good way to think about it, because that's the cube, the matrix, the checkerboard matrix, Phantom checkerboard matrix. So it's very interesting that they're going to have, anytime they do rituals, a lot of these places, they like to have music performers because they're harnessing energy, like the Colosseums, anything else. But it's interesting, the slogan that they chose this time was, "Times are changing at Oval Park." And let me tell you that this concert is in 20 days, and their shit is not changing. They tore the fucking bathrooms out, so people can't go to the bathroom. There's some shit changing at Oval Park, but I don't think it's for the people to actually, I mean, do you think that if I was rich, I would buy every single people here today a ticket to this fucking concert, so that people that are coming here to pay $80 for a ticket to see Peter Frampton, who should be dead by now or something, to come here and play at this park, when nobody else, where are the people that normally get in here, where are they going to go that day? So this is bullshit. This is, like, to me, bullshit. So probably doing a ritual, and let's talk about the rituals. So the rituals are done underground, underneath the oval, and if you look right here, people say there's something underground. I've heard, you know, there's a mill. That's a mill on the other side. So there's an underground, okay? And I've even talked to some of the red shirt clampers that stay here, that come here during the day. They just kind of kick it. There's like 5 of them that come out. One of them's a red shirt clamper. And he did the whole initiation and everything, was talking about it openly. And he said that there was a tunnel going from the courthouse and the prisons, or the jail system up here, to this section underground where they kill people when they want to do these things, or it's a whole other process. So that's a whole another thing, but just to get into that, I'm not going to get too deep or else I won't have time. So yeah, I did a video on the First Assembly of God Church, which I know to be an occult church. And it's very interesting that this is a sacrifice spot, because it's all the church, the cult of Astrum Argentum, or Aleister Crowley. And the more I started doing videos on the Aleister Crowley stuff, actually the more I started getting different, like, kind of leads to look into stuff, because people were leaving comments that they were mad or whatever. So what I found was this, and I did a video on it. And you know it's going to be an occult version, because look at this picture. We were talking about Creepy Bride, right? With the ladder, with the one. This Crowley Lake is like this, and it's actually Route 88 that you take to Crowley Lake. Her ring is supposed to be a wedding ring, but it's all butterflies. And this right here is a symbol for alchemy in Egyptology. So this is a crazy picture, and just on the front. And then when you turn it over, you can definitely see, I mean, this says Crowley right here, Crowley. And then they also have this right here. So do you see what that is? So it is very interesting to say that they chose this. And you could go to, we did a show at about a video about Crowley Elementary School, and this is like the only upgrade that they did at Crowley. It was up to today's damn sign-in. And then they have all like the black and Mexican and Asian people. There's no hungry white people in here. And these people are fucking liars. I know them all personally. So very interesting that they would put this right here, that, and then we know that it's 88. The number is 88, right? 88 divinities, 8 messiahs, 88 Crowley. And then we can come this way. And what do we find the address to be? 808. So I think the playground is gone, right? Last time we were here there was a playground. The playground's gone, the bathrooms are gone. They had a police substation here I think for a while, they took that out. But it's crazy too because there's 7 Seas Market, which has been there like for a really long time. So there's a lot of weird esoteric buildings surrounding it. So I'll show you the cube of Saturn. I kind of have to take a second to see it too always. But if you study occult symbolism, you can see it. It's here. Bam, 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 bam. So there it is there. I'm going to show you on the map. There it is on the map. See? Kind of a wide diamond. That's how you know it's just not a square or a diamond or something like that. But it's most definitely this right here. Boom, 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 boom. See the spiral? This is at the site. And then I always show this one too with it, so you can see the spiral and these put together. I just found these on the internet, like, this is crazy. So, also wanted to show that part of this device is the 7-Eleven. And the 7-Eleven is owned by the Rosicrucians. I went over that before, which is the Rosencrantz. Doug Rosencrantz. And the address to the 7-Eleven where I saw the angel in between the 2 gas stations that night was 111. So that's also very interesting. And this is the one that the lights were flashing at both times.